Hi friends, thanks for choosing our video. For more videos, subscribe our channel and hit that bell icon for notification.
Where did that bring you?
There are a few things that we know about Thor Love and Thunder. We know that Jane will return and this time she will become the mighty Thor. We know that Valkyrie will be looking for a queen of New Asgard. Korg is supposed to have a bigger arc and we'd probably see space sharks. What we don't know is how exactly will Thor 4 bring Mjolnir back into the MCU. Avengers Endgame brought it back through time travel, but that was a temporary solution. Marvel might be looking for a permanent solution right now, and that solution could come through E3. If you like our video, please hit that like button and share it. There have been some theories stating that Thor would probably go back to Nedvalor and ask E3 to forge Mjolnir again. But a new theory that comes with circumstantial evidence suggests that E3 had already forged Mjolnir back in Avengers Infinity War. This theory has been brought forward by Eric from New Rockstars. Take a look at the picture. You see the melted Uru metal pouring into the mold of Stormbreaker. Soon after that, the mold of Stormbreaker gets destroyed, and what's left are the two pieces of the axe. But did you notice that the molten Uru metal was also poured into a second mold on the right? Since both the pieces of Stormbreaker came from a single mold, it is clear that E3 forged another weapon along with the axe, since the only other Uru weapon that is supposed to arrive in the MCU is Mjolnir. We believe that the iconic hammer was reforged right under our noses. It'd be interesting if Marvel surprises us with the revelation that E3 actually forged some other weapon. Perhaps it could be a weapon that Beta Ray Bill will wield, but it has to be Mjolnir because that is the need of the hour. Other theories have suggested that Loki could bring a Mjolnir from another timeline, but all that would be senseless because by doing that, not only will Mjolnir lose its speciality of worthiness, but the other timeline from which Loki would steal the hammer would be doomed. So the real theory is that we'd witness another trip to Nidavellir, and this time it'd be Thor who would cast the spell of worthiness on the hammer. This is possible because Odin transferred the Odin Force to Thor in Ragnarok, and so he now has the ability to cast the worthiness spell upon it. Eric goes on to say that this spell of worthiness will actually be about a person being worthy of Thor's love, but we don't believe that to be true. Instead, it has to be the same old worthiness spell of courage and righteousness. In Endgame, we saw that Thor was willing to share his power, although he isn't technically sharing it. In the comics, Jane Foster wielded Mjolnir when she was suffering from cancer. In the MCU, it has to related to her interaction with the Reality Stone in Thor 2. We will have to wait and see how exactly does Jane become worthy. But the one clear thing is that E3 will be the one to bring the hammer back. In fact, he has already brought it back.